So the sucker shit Donald Trump doing, man, we ain't letting that slide. Give a fuck if I voted for him or not. He doing some sucker shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got people out here making, mockery of it, ridiculing the people who are really in need of that. Like, that only can come from a demonic spirit, man. Kidding me? No, I ain't no motherfucking into that worshiping spirits and all these hocus pocus shit. I ain't with none of that. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. You understand? Saying in this regard right here, Donald Trump going out like a motherfucking sucker, man. You know what I mean? The motherfucking politicians got paid Friday, but yet the government is supposed to be shut down. Nobody don't even ask questions like that. When I was in prison, and I used to be studying on how this democracy works, I used to always be amazed by it and at it. You understand what I'm saying? And the shit that the people be allowing and accepting. Because that don't make no sense. If they saying that the government is shut down, then ain't no way in hell the Congress people were supposed to receive their paychecks. But they were paid Friday. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't give the people that's on EBT their money. They didn't give a bunch of federal employees their money. They even got the nerve to be sending out, text messages to people talking about, help government employees, you know what I mean, at food dispensaries and help, you know what I mean, be able to, compensate toward the check that they didn't receive. But what about the people, right? Because the government in no regard is supposed to have any money unless it belongs to the people because it came from the people, right? That's the shit I'll be talking about with the EBT thing, man. You understand what I'm saying? People be talking about, nah, I want it, but I make too much money, so I ain't qualified. So how come you ain't pursue that? You don't make too much money that they won't tax you. You getting taxed, I don't give a fuck how much money you make. But I don't know, because they said the super rich don't get taxed. You understand what I'm saying? Nevertheless, you're not making so much that they can't tax you. So because they are taxing you, then that's the doorway into where is the refund. We received tax refunds in April after having paid federal and state taxes all year from our jobs, right? In tax seasons, everybody wait for the refund if one is, given to you or if you're entitled to one, right? And so that should be the same thing because it's virtually the same type of institution. We are paying a tax dividend toward a food subsidy that, meets a need for people who are less fortunate or to people who don't fit in a particular budget, right? And so that should be the new thing. That should be the thing that we should harp on and about, right? Because I don't think or even see the need or reason why we should pay for food with cash. Cash should be for clothes, for bills, for motherfucking, going out. You understand what I'm saying? Cash should be for investing. You understand what I'm saying? Growing. That's what we should be doing with cash. You understand? And we should be buying food with a motherfucking benefit card. Why not? Why not? What? Because the bougie among us don't want to, wear the stigma of having to, receive a government subsidy? Why not? When it's the money that you are paying so that the government can have the coffer for the subsidy. That don't even make sense. Yeah, nigga, give me my motherfucking EBT card. Why? Because I pay motherfucking taxes. That's why. And I do not believe that I should be buying food with fucking cash. I would rather do other things with cash. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all gotta wake up out of that trick bag, homie. You know what I mean? And then the ridicule, man, on social media, man, that's being spurred toward those who are really in dire need of it, man, and fucked up because they didn't plan, ahead of time. Making jokes about them. How? I mean, what's funny about a mother not being able to feed her children, bro? Bougie? The bougie among us? What's funny about a mom not being able to feed 4 or 5 kids, man? Because them kids eat like crazy because they growing, and she gotta, depend on EBT in order to keep her household, suffice. What's funny about that? Only the devil, only a demonic spirit can come with that type of energy to make ridicule about people who are in dire strait or in dire needs right now because this EBT benefit didn't fly. Suckers do that, man. You know what I'm saying? So shame on all of y'all, man, who been out here making fun of them people, man, especially women and single parents, man, that's raising a bunch of kids, man, and really depend on EBT. Ain't nothing cool about that at all, homie. You know what I'm saying? Saying nothing cool about that at all. But I'm going to leave that right there and switch a lane real fast because I seen something else on the joint that had me bugging out this morning. I posted it. And they showing how the dude, Steph Diggs, man, is, he got all these babies on the way. You understand saying it? So what I posted said was, you know what I mean? Like, Cardi left a sucker for a smut because Offset's a fucking sucker. I mean, it is what it is. The dude is a joker. You understand? At her choice, because that's who she chose. But the nigga's a joker. Like, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. It's only been so long fake thugs can pretend. You understand what I'm saying? So after a while, life became, and boy exposed itself. And we seen him for the joker that he was. You understand saying? Her business is all out there to those who want to sit there and talk about, oh, this is Hollywood and rich people business. So if she put her business in my face, I can't say nothing about it because you won't, so don't. But don't speak for me, heifer or cocksucker. Both of y'all in the same motherfucking rowing backwards as far as I'm concerned. Motherfucker put their ass in my face, I'ma say move it. Fuck you talking about. I don't give a fuck if you don't have the education or the intelligence or the vocab ability to be able to express yourself in the way that I'm able to. Nigga, I earned this. Go get something for you come talking shit to me. Fuck out of here, you crazy? But like I was saying, they put it in our face, right? And so my thing is how you leave from a sucker to a smut, right? And then try to put that on a whole species of men. That shit, come on, homie, man. Y'all niggas got to shake up out of that trick bag. I also posted that men mistreat women the way women enable and allow them to. Why do I say that? Case in point, when I put the post up about, yo, that shit is messy with Cardi and this cat and this other cat and all these other baby mothers. So, you got the women that, identify with that kind of shit. They gonna speak to it and for it. And they think now is, yo, well, at least she fucking with a liar that has money. It's better than fucking with you broke lying ass niggas out here who be lying and fucking all these bitches and getting caught up in the same shit. Your baby mothers be fighting each other. At least his baby mothers not fighting each other and the kids gonna have money and they ain't never gonna want for nothing. This is the justification that some of you women find in being able to enable a nigga to do sucker shit to you. So don't come at a real nigga like me because I can't identify with that sucker shit. And you throw it at me, I'ma speak to it. How messy your relationship becomes, remember, you can't go bar for bar with a nigga that's educated, man. You gotta get something up top before you can be able to come to box with the guards. You can't do that, man. You'll enjoy and appreciate it even a bit more if you get a little bit more educated. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna speak to it like that. Y'all ain't able, not y'all as a whole, but a high percentage of some. Let me say that. Y'all enable these dudes to deal with y'all and mistreat you and mishandle you like the way y'all stay on social media and then everybody face complaining and crying about. Y'all enable these niggas to do that. You understand what I'm saying? No, I won't speak in the way where I'm saying that Cardi, she didn't have no say inside the whole matter. Of course she did. That was her choice. But at the same time, man, you got jokers in every stripe. What, because he a black man? Yo, you can't, nah, homie, we gonna call a spade a fucking spade because a biased tongue is a lying one. I don't give a fuck about no gender, none of that shit. You understand saying? Only thing I'm concerned about is was productive or fucking non-productive. And when you got all these children involved and paying attention, that's non-productive. That's non-productive. These kids in the midst of all this bullshit that's going on and taking place with all these babies being born and all these baby mothers coming into the picture, these kids are paying attention to that. You understand what I'm saying? And it's only been for so long where they gonna figure out a way how to continue the cycle. And we see it all the time. Look at Kanye's daughter, about to be out of control in a minute. We seen it happen with Michael Jackson's kids, man. If they were his kids, I don't fucking know. But what I'm saying is, man, if the example that we putting forward isn't one that people could be able to benefit from, and then you put it in the motherfucker face who's concerned about shit like that, he gonna have something to say every day about it. Because I got something to say about it. Well, I got grandkids coming up out here in the future. You understand what I'm saying? And we taking or, extolling these people as examples or as role models, man, then we in some bad fucking shape. We in some bad shape, man. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody follow me or see how I give it up with Cardi? I don't do nothing but wish it well. But when she step out of line and do some bozo shit, man, she gonna get checked. You kidding me? This is the domain of the content creator. This is what we exist for. Now you get these rappers trying to become content creators. Nigga, we don't want to hear about what y'all niggas got to say. Y'all got the microphone. Been spewing this bullshit to us for years, nigga. Now get the fuck off the couch. We don't want to hear what y'all niggas got to say. You understand what I'm saying? The content creator speaks for the street. Content creators speak for those who ain't got a voice to speak for themselves. You understand saying? Now you got these cocksuckers, these rappers. They want to sit up there and give commentary and talk about what's real and what isn't. Nah, nigga. The world in the trick bag, the culture in the trick bag because of the shit y'all was talking to them in song. Now y'all want to sit down and take the music away and try to give y'all whole bullshit all over again on display? Keep that shit, man. You kidding me? I ain't gonna say names right now and the microphone grow. You already know. You heard me. I ain't saying names right now. Let that microphone grow. Fuck out of here. You kidding me? I'll be the last one y'all want to have that big microphone, boy, because we will spare none. Kidding me? I ain't never feared none of these cocksuckers. Especially no fucking rapper. These niggas is out of their fucking mind. Niggas ain't do half of the shit they write about in song, man. And now they want to sit on the couch and tell motherfuckers what it is with the music taken out. Get the fuck out of here, giving social commentary about the street. Who a rat and who ain't. What a nigga did in the can. Nigga, you never been to the can. And if you did, nigga, was a skid bit. And you know, nigga, in the annals of fucking men, you can't even come around me talking no skid bit story. So I don't want to hear it. Fuck you talking about. 26, 10 toes down, nigga. Show me something. And I did it on my turn. You niggas is crazy. Get out here, man. Y'all got 6ix9ine on the tube talking about, nah, I'm a rat. What? And now y'all want to sit on the couch and give social commentary? Y'all niggas got to be joking, man. Smoking. See how that shit went together, man? How poetic justice is, man? But you already know what it is, man. One more thing before I go, man. Mama love, we understand you love your son. Moms, love your son. But when they are in that time in their life, when a boy is venturing to becoming a man, you got to give that boy some space, mama love, and let that boy become a man. You understand saying? You can't hold his hand on the battlefield. You can't. All that's my son. I don't give a fuck. You can't tell me nothing. All right, don't listen. Don't listen at the detriment of yourself and the future generation who gonna complain about your fucking son. Because you're not allowing your son to be a fucking man. Right? NBA young boy, your mom's out of line, homie. You tell your mom's about her business. You tell your mom's about her business. Before I let go. Your mom's out of line, NBA young boy. Your beef with NLE Chopper is right there. Mama love, get out of that. Stay out of that. I posted it the other day, man. NBA young boy moms is up here wilding. She jumping into Malik with his beef with NLE Chopper. Yo, let that shit go. Let them niggas rock. Let them niggas talk they shit. Here come Mama Love. Oh, that's my boy. That's my son. Oh, you better be glad I can't say what I want to say. No, miss. You better be glad you can't say what you want to say. And if you was any type of an adult in your mind, with any type of sense of responsibility and accountability, you're setting a poor excuse for example as a fucking mom and a woman. Let your son fight his own battle, miss. You out your mind, homie. You out your mind, man. And this the type of shit that we sit out here and condone. Not so much her. Only reason why we know about it because they got the stage. They got the spotlight. You understand what I'm saying? And you know this country, this society, you motherfuckers who never had no money or never seen no money or ain't used to no money gonna think that's, oh, he rich, oh, that's stardom. Yeah, he rich and he stardom to a certain point. Because the powers that be gonna always let them rich niggas know so that they don't ever forget that they are niggas. And so they got the light on her, right? And she up here jumping in the beef, man, calling NLE Chopper a moot, you know, talking crazy. And so my whole thing is this, Mama Love, word to the wise. When it's time for a boy to become a man, get that nigga some space, man. Give him some space. It will do him justice, believe me. Give that boy some space. You understand what I'm saying? Because it will allow him the ability to find footing when it's time to stand up, to man up. Come on. When it's time to stand up, to man up, it will give him footing. It will give him positioning. But if you taking that away from him right now in the spirit and in the words of, I'm your mama, boy, hush your damn mouth and smack him upside the head in front of everybody. Nah, you can't do that, love. I'm telling you. You gonna turn your son into a little bitch ass nigga. I promise you that. I promise you that. You gonna turn your son into a little bitch ass nigga. I promise you that. When it's time for a boy to become a man, you gotta back up and get them niggas some space, love. Nigga, he trying to grab his balls. That nigga trying to grab his nuts. You can't do that. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? You know, y'all always think y'all know better and more than a man anyway, man. You know what I mean? You'll take it and twist it into some old other shit. You know what I mean? Well, I'm just trying to drop a jewel, man. You understand what I'm talking about, man? Let that boy become a man. You know, you can't fight all his battles, Mama Love. Not her in particular, but just in general, man. You know, whoever, you know what I mean, is able to benefit from this wisdom, then go ahead and snatch it. That's why I put it out there. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, you put it in my motherfucking face, I'ma have something to say. If you don't, that's you. The fuck, the food I eat don't make you shit, vice versa. You understand what I'm saying? If that shit don't move you in a way where you ain't got nothing to say, fine. That has nothing to do with I, said the wise guy. And I'ma leave it right there, man. It's Tuesday, y'all. Get up and go get to $1. You hear that money calling for me. But get up and go get to a bag. That's what it's about. If it ain't about progress, then it's useless. Let that be the phrase today. If it ain't about progress, then it's useless. And I just freestyled that. You already know YouTube don't write or produce. They just give me the space to have some space so I can show my face, talk this gangster shit to y'all, man. Other than that, all this on me, man. You understand what I mean? You feeling what I'm saying? You smash them like buttons, man. You fucking with the content, then subscribe to the channel. That's what it is, man. We ain't spaying nothing to none over here, man. Because a biased tongue is a lion. When I stand and die by that, bet that. You know what I mean? And with that, I'ma lead that. Go for the win. You already know.